He's on you now.
Dang it.
Fuck it. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody out there, and this fly in here
There's a fly.
with us.
There's a fly.
Welcome to Derailed. I am Podcasting's Bradley Bodine,
Yes.
joined by Podcasting's Eric Pedigo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, folks, we got Podcasting's Nick Pedigo here today as well.
Hey, guys.
All
Great
right?
to be here.
Per usual. He's a good
Hey.
dude. Guys, just want to say I got two wolves inside of me.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What? They're
And-
back.
And I am just one of those wolves plugging my nose away from being airtight. It is obscene. Happy Father's Day, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know.
Welcome to the Derailed podcast.
I'm gonna have to deconstruct.
I
That
know,
later.
me too. Yeah, it's a thinker.
You're going to enjoy it,
Your
guys.
kids are going to love it.
You're going to, yeah.
What's up, guys? Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day.
You know, we're here together
Yeah.
on Father's Day.
Our children are
Celebrating.
not here.
No, we are being not present fathers at the moment.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
We're good dads.
Yeah,
We are.
I think we're good dads.
We are.
I had we did they got me a little bag full of the gifts.
Awesome.
It was very nice.
What's in it?
My wife got me a new electric toothbrush,
Ooh.
which I've been wanting for a while.
Yeah, hell yeah. Black and Decker.
The one I have, it's a Philips.
I don't know who he is.
Do some research. Jeez.
Read a fucking book for once,
Oh my
Brett.
God.
Wait,
So
because Amanda, you said
Yeah.
my wife.
Yeah, my wife.
Ago. A long time ago, he said it.
I did.
Yeah.
And then there was a bunch of chocolate in there because, Daddy likes chocolate.
Hell yeah.
There was a new game called Ransom Notes. Have you seen that one?
No,
We're
like
going to
a
play it.
tabletop,
Yep.
okay,
Like a fun party game.
Well,
We're
I
going
would
to
like
play
to
that.
Ooh.
And Braylon got me a little stuffed figurine of my tribal chief.
Oh.
Absolutely. Shout outs
Roman
Braylon.
Reigns.
Shout outs
It was
Roman
awesome.
Reigns.
And then they got me a little carousel for all my sauces and stuff for when I'm outside.
A sauce
That's
cell?
cool.
The little handle I can carry.
A carrots. Nah.
Yep.
Carrot
I like
sauce.
Saucicel.
Carousel.
I think,
Yeah,
you know what?
Saucicel.
Saucicel.
You did all right, but
Carrot
Sauce
sauce
cell.
cell.
you did all right for what you did.
But it is
Yeah.
Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to all of
Absolutely.
the dads out there.
And to use.
And to use.
Unto use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nicer to
Yeah.
your kids and don't be so harsh on them.
What?
You don't want them to be emo.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving some advice.
Golly,
Yeah.
why not?
Jesus
What's wrong with being emo?
Christ, yeah. I mean, be
understand.
yourself first things first.
From what I understand,
This
that
is why you score the lowest.
Unacceptable.
This is why you score
like
the lowest.
from what I understand, being emo has been a very popular thing for well over 20 years now. Like it's if not longer.
And it can
you
be
can dip it back into the
Chalked
80s.
up to daddy issues for decades.
Yeah.
So,
Well, sure,
Yep.
Yep.
I think I got a touch of it.
sure. But
I got
mean,
a touch of the emo.
without it, we wouldn't have Rhea Ripley.
Sure. Gerard Way.
We wouldn't have Gerard Way. We wouldn't have the
Pete
Cure.
Wentz.
Pete Wentz.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. Well, Fallout Boy, is that where he's
Sure.
from?
Either
Is that where
or-
Pete from?
It's either Fall Out Boy or Panic at the
Who
Disco.
cares? I don't care either. Does his dad?
Happy Father's Day.
Pete Wentz called his dad this morning. He's like, "Hey, Pop, just wanted to say Happy Father's Day. I love you." And his dad's like, "Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I just want you to know I'm still not impressed."
Who's this?
Yeah.
I don't have your number saved.
Your brother's a dentist. He did a great job.
Oh wow.
But yeah, happy Father's Day. What do you guys? I got ribs smoking, fellas.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Ribs
yeah. I
smoking.
got
yeah.
gooseberry pie waiting for me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
GBP.
We did most of our celebrating yesterday. I made a huge dinner, pasta.
Oh, okay.
Huge dinner, pasta, and then we chilled and we played games and we played Avalon last night.
All right.
Here, and Brad and Fred came over here, and we had the most fun
Yeah.
Good for y'all.
for Father's Day.
Yeah, I spent most of that evening farting my ass off.
Dude, you farted a bunch of times.
real life farts too.
Myself and my sweet Brethany were talking about it later. Brethany, shout outs, love
Oh
you.
sure. It's,
And it was, she's like, it sounded like machinery moving. It was very impressive. It did. It was like,
I was working with a leather couch too, so like
my leather couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got your
yeah.
farts in it now.
Turn that black
Icky.
couch brown.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you guys ever have that thought when you see somebody like selling a couch on Facebook or
Yes.
something?
Yeah.
or even a used car.
Or like,
it's
or
like
like an office chair or
anything,
something.
and it's like, man, there's a lot of farts in
so
there.
many strangers
Right.
farts. Yeah.
Right.
just-
Well, that actually gets me thinking. I have this UV light with me right here, guys.
Oh, hey,
and I
hey.
was gonna propose. You know what?
Oh, oof. Listen,
Check
he was
ourselves
gonna
out. All
suppose.
right.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I didn't agree to any of this. Yeah.
Eric,
Yeah.
I need to see your crotch with
Yeah.
this light.
No,
and then
okay.
Nick, I want to see.
Yeah,
why are you
those-
guys afraid?
I didn't agree to any of
Are you guys
those.
afraid?
No, let's keep that away from
All right.
me.
I don't actually.
Those stains are what you think they are.
I don't actually want to check your crotch for stains. It doesn't work that way. You do need a UV light, but you also need a spray activator to make the jizz glow.
Everyone knows
jats.
Christ.
To make the jats glow.
Right. Crass.
But I was thinking about that earlier, and I'm like, let's really take it into consideration. Why are we so afraid of suddenly getting tested like we are walking around covered in jats? Because
I
not,
could be.
I'm pretty sure I'm not just
didn't-
covered in jats right now, guys, and I
didn't
don't
see
think
this
you
on
are either.
on the sheet.
It's not. I came up with it this morning. This
Brett's
is a
taking
surprise.
over.
But you segued into the dirty couch brought me to it. Anyways, hey, if you want to buy a couch, get you a UV light and some spray activator. Who the fuck just shit right now?
Okay. So last night you guys hung out. I didn't get invited. No big deal. I hope you had fun.
You're always invited.
That's fine.
you
We
should-
had other plans.
You should have called me.
We had other. You should have called me and invited yourself. You jerk! It's your fault. We had other plans. You know what we did? We went and hung out with our friends Paul and Leah,
Shout out to Paul and Leah.
and we
Big
also
Paul and
played
Leah fans.
games.
Yeah.
And we hung out. They cooked us up some ribs, and I'm like, all right, guess what I'm doing? Ribs 2 days in a row.
Yeah. Not
Couldn't
a
be
complaint.
better.
Yeah, not a complaint.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
my favorite.
Hell yeah. I fucked that up. Yeah, I fucked it up. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So we had a good time, hung out
I
over
think you're
there.
all right.
And played like multiple games. They're
Yeah.
big game players, which
Awesome.
works for us.
That's great.
So we had a great time.
What'd you guys play?
Game called
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Must be
Pinochle.
nice.
Eric
There was
played Pinochle.
some trivia game, some like touch a board really fast with different categories game. I can't remember.
Oh,
And then
that's
like a logos game or something too.
Bridge.
Yeah, we played bridge. But I found it relevant because somebody in our group chat just sent over Paul.
Paul.
Did just say Paul.
It's because we were talking at Bocce Paul.
This is
Because they play bocce
this is a
with us.
Paul heavy episode,
Yeah.
dude. Paul, shout outs.
Yeah.
And I
PHE.
forget what was
yeah.
going on. I was talking about how we shouted out Dan.
Yeah.
Dan, shout outs.
What up, Dan?
And stuff like that. And I was like, oh, Paul, I feel like for as avid as a listener as you are, you haven't gotten a lot of shout outs.
He hasn't gotten his flowers.
Just recently.
Paul.
So I said, hey, we're going to shout you out. And that's why I sent Paul to the group chat.
Nice.
Paul,
Right
shout
then
outs.
and there in
So
front
give
of
him a
his
shout out.
goddamn face. So, Paul, what up?
Paul, shout outs.
Hell yeah.
Paul's
And then
great,
I,
dude.
Leah,
then I
shout-outs.
thought back about it more, and I'm like, we've said Paul a lot on the show.
Lot of
Actually,
Paul.
he's gotten plenty of shout
A lot
outs.
of Paul.
So.
Yeah.
Well, the show's for Paul. It's about Paul. It's Paul's show.
Paul's show.
Paul,
Hey,
shout outs.
Who the fuck?
We got to do something about that fly. Leah, shout outs.
Yeah, what up? So we need to all get together and do a hangout. Play some
Agreed.
games.
Agreed. And
And eat
it's
some
funny you
food.
mentioned that because at the last bocce ball, I pulled Bocce Paul aside and I was
Yeah.
like, hey, dude, I'm not trying to be weird, but me and Brethren have been talking and like, we want to hang out with you and Leah. So,
Yeah.
like, let's make that happen. I'm not trying to be weird. I just,
They were weirded out by that. We talked about it
yeah,
last
cool.
night.
Cool. Anyway, you guys, shout outs.
Did they say anything nice to me about me?
I'm not even going to oof you, buddy. I liked that. I'll oof you. Yeah,
we
don't-
talked
yeah,
about
you
that
don't-
earlier.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Sweet. Oh, yeah.
it was nice.
That's
Yeah.
just for us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's just for us. That's good. That's good. Love you guys, though, for
Yeah.
real.
I don't. We're gonna move on because. And what up, Paul? I would hate to stick my foot in my mouth
Oh, buddy.
because I've been known to do that on occasion.
Yeah, it's getting worse, isn't it?
And so, well, what happened a couple weeks ago, we've addressed on here. We don't need to rehash.
No need to bring that
But-
back up.
No, it's like you were punished, and
But
it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
What up, Dave? You're a
We
sweet
gotcha.
boy. But it made me think of another time in my life, and this was 20 some years ago,
Oh, good.
when I stuck my foot in my mouth hard. Right. So you know our buddy Big Dan, not
Dan.
not Dan G.
Sure. Dan B.
Yeah,
Shout
Dan
outs,
B.
Dan B. For sure.
And
What up, big dog?
And
H dot.
he was on the radio.
Yeah.
Local rock station.
Hey.
We do rock and we rock, you know?
Yeah.
Rock out with your rock out.
Yeah.
You know?
Rock,
rock
the dock with your rocks.
Yeah,
mine wasn't good.
Shut up and do rock.
Yeah.
So, but while on the rock station, he made friends with a few musicians, and there's a band called The Urge. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Urge. No.
Get the fuck out. Get.
Yep.
This
there's a
fly.
Yeah.
I got him, guys. I got him. Don't
But-
worry. It's all right. It's just a little sploosh.
Yeah. It's not hurting anything. Yeah. So yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, dude. That's so awesome.
Dude.
But there's a band called The Urge that was really popular.
Yeah.
Kind of like locally, but a little bit bigger than locally. Not
They were like regionally successful.
Midwestern
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
They didn't quite make national.
But they were solid.
Yeah, right. They were solid. And
Do we know what they had the urge to do? Like,
Jam,
or was it just
brother.
outright
Jam
rock?
so
It was
hard,
like,
yeah.
oh, I have the urge to.
They're like,
rock.
they had the urge to rock. So there was the lead singer was a guy named Steve Ewing.
Ewing, yeah.
And he was a cool dude. And he became pretty good buddies with Big Dan. No, you caught it.
Yes.
You caught the fly.
I got him.
That
We're
was
just
well
gonna
done,
leave
son.
I
that
didn't
thing.
kill
Yeah.
him. Yeah, he's just chilling
Dude.
over there.
Coolest fucking thing I've seen all weekend.
really
God damn it,
thanks,
you're my
yeah.
best fucking friend.
You're my best friend, Brandon.
For our
absolutely.
audio audience,
Absolutely best friend. I swear to God. Yeah, I swear to God, Brandon.
Nick
I
just
fucking
threw.
love you.
Two
dude.
guys versus 100 gorillas. That's what I want.
Fucking love
I love you, and I'm in love with you. All right. You can be in love with somebody in a platonic way.
Yeah.
It's fine. My hands are really sweaty. I'm sorry.
I-
Yes, don't smell those.
I'm not going to.
I'm sorry.
No, have at it, guys.
That's it.
Just.
That's it. We've had at it. We had it. We had the
yeah.
couple.
I'll check.
and we're good.
I'll check the explicit box on the video thing.
Oh yeah.
better.
But for our audio audience, Nick just threw a damp washcloth atop the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we don't have to worry about that fly anymore.
Yeah.
There goes about half of our content for this
So
episode.
now he is suffering slowly
Well, he's just
a wet kind of.
No, he's just taking a nap.
he's
Okay.
under a little
He'll
blanket.
just be taking.
just
He's
sleeping.
like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted.
Just taking a little nap.
I did not mean to derail
Okay.
your story. Please continue. Steve Ewing, The Urge, about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So Big Dan's on the radio, and I knew he was in there, and I don't remember why, but I called up there for something, and this is on the air, right? So Dan immediately puts me through. I'm on the air,
Right.
I wasn't listening to the program.
Sure.
And Big Dan goes, "Oh, Peds," because that's what he called me. Mm-hmm. We did. What'd you think of that song we just played?
Oh, God.
And I go, "Oh, that song sucked, dude. That's like the worst song I've ever heard." And he's like, "Are you serious?" This is all on the air. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, never play that song again. That song was terrible."
You did not know you were on the air?
No, I knew I was on the air, so
Oh, God.
I was just doing a bit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I was just messing with him. And he's like, "Oh, okay, man. All right. Well, thanks for the call."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Great.
so then he calls me later when he's off. He's like, "Dude, were you listening?" And I'm like, "No." And he said, "Well, I had Steve Ewing in studio.
Oh, God, dude.
And we just debuted his new song. And you called right after and said that it sucked and I should never play it again." And he's there hearing it. And I'm like, "Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, dude.
That's hilarious."
It is.
Because it is.
That's awful,
right.
though.
I said, but tell him, make sure you tell him I wasn't listening. I had no idea. I was just messing with you. But that's really funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Holy
Ouch.
shit.
Ooh, that sucks. Steve's like, but can you also tell the rest of the listeners that were listening at
Right.
that point in time
Yeah.
that was a joke too?
Jesus. I thought you were about to tell a different story
Oh.
about that kind of involved Dan being on the radio. It was like you went to see. It wasn't Chevelle, but it was like a Chevelle
Silverchair.
light band.
I went and saw Ra.
Was it Ra? Anyway,
That's all
you got
Ra.
to hang out like on the
call
side
my
of the
name.
stage.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
when the band gets off stage, you were like, something. You guys are mediocre. And then you're like, I'm just kidding. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But that probably sucked for a second for whatever.
It turns out they were incredibly mediocre.
Yeah, no, whoever they were.
The
Smile,
downfall.
empty
Who was
soul.
who said-
Something, one of the. Oh, it was And I break away and put me earshot.
No, it wasn't Earshot. I liked them. Anyhow, whatever. They were mediocre, and that was the end. But I did hang out on stage during one of the
And that's
nothing but rock.
right.
Is that? No. All right, never mind.
All right.
It's
Something
not-
about a downward spiral or something.
I know the
that's
song
Nine Inch
you're
Nails.
talking
That would
Oh
be
yeah,
awesome to
no,
see
I
them.
love
Yeah, I
love
But then
that.
I was just going to
Yeah.
start naming local bands, and I don't want to accidentally put my foot in my mouth because you said somebody was mediocre 20 years ago or whatever.
This was
the
not a
hell
local
we're
band. This was a national.
Yeah, this was a
act.
touring
Well, I mean, yeah.
band.
So, like, was it Enamel?
No,
No.
That isn't that who does that song though?
No, that's Earshot.
Oh,
Earshot.
I thought
Enamel
you
is
said
a
that
somewhat
wasn't.
local band.
I know that Enamel, but they got
Sam, shout outs.
they got out.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta
Here we
fucking
go.
we
They got
gotta
out.
re-rail this son of a
Let's.
gun.
All right, we're getting back on track.
Happy
here.
Father's Day, guys.
Happy Father's Day,
Brad,
you
you're
guys.
great.
Thanks. Enamel's
Thanks.
great. That's fucking Eric's the one who called him mediocre 20 years ago.
No, he
Cool
didn't.
with enamel.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I think it was Linkin Park.
It wasn't me.
That makes sense. That makes-
All right. So
Was that Adam Ship?
Okay.
Sorry.
when we speak to each other,
Yeah.
we'll be like fellas.
Yeah. What
and
up, dog?
sometimes we'll be like,
What the
up,
dog
dog? What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
But every now and then we'll be like, hey, dude. And so I'm wondering
Oh.
why we say that to each other.
Why we say dude?
Yeah, and not just why we say dude, guys. It's dudes. It's
Dude.
Dude.
I forget who said dude. It's irrelevant, but it got me thinking the other day. It's everybody calls everybody dude. It's a nice gender neutral term as
It
well.
is,
You can
yeah.
just throw dude around,
Chicks are dudes too.
and we use it willy nilly.
Side note, my wife does not like it when I accidentally go, dude.
Well,
to
that's
her.
your wife.
She's
You
like,
should
"I'm
be
not a
going.
dude."
You should be going. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet
Yeah,
baby.
so I call her.
Oh.
I call
You
her
know?
girl.
yeah.
That's right. You're smoother than I am.
Yeah,
I'm sweeter. You're smoother.
I'm very smooth.
I'm
Yeah. Dude, this dude
listening.
exfoliates and moisturizes.
Yeah.
So
You do have great skin.
I
Thanks,
remember.
fellas.
I remember being a kid.
Happy
You do have
Father's
great
Day.
skin. Happy Father's Day. Your skin is
Brad, you're great.
great. I
Smooth.
want to take it from you and wear it.
Oh,
Oh god.
you wouldn't be the first.
Right.
Oh god.
Kester's real mad at you for being an older brother. He'll probably take your skin.
Yeah.
So, dude, right? I remember being a kid
You went last name.
and kids talking about what dudes mean. Now,
Yeah.
did you guys have wild definitions?
Yeah.
Definitions for
ya.
dude
I'm gonna get you
Yeah.
for that.
back in the day?
There's no V in
it
that.
has something to do with like a butt hair or
Right,
something.
so
That's
it
the
was-
only one I could remember.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
it was-
right. I knew there was something.
It
Yeah.
was all, at least in my reality, it was all sorts of variations on the butt hair thing. It's an infected butt hair,
You said bat hair.
ingrown
Just
butt
getting them.
hair.
Yeah.
Bat.
All right, bit's over.
Don't you mean the bet's over? Fuck you. All right, continue. It was butt hair.
It was
though.
always
Yeah.
about butt hairs. It's like, no, a dude is an ingrown, infected butt
That-
hair,
yes,
bro.
that.
And then we're calling each other that.
Right.
And I was like, who made that up?
Right.
Well, I don't think
Is
that's
that-
true.
I don't think it's true either, but that means that one kid on one playground one day in the 80s.
One very successful young man
very
or
sick-
woman,
Yeah. Yeah.
young lady.
Young dude.
Yeah,
just
a
some
young
dude.
dude.
Just some young
little
dude out there.
Hey, check out little dude.
Yep.
Somebody was like, "What's
Making
dude even
waves.
mean?" And he's like, "Oh, bro, it means fucking infected butt hair.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot. Everybody
Right.
knows that." My older brother Craig told me.
Yeah. Oh, Craig was
Oh,
so
what
cool
up,
too.
Craig?
Right.
Shout out.
Shout out. Guys. All Craigs.
And now every child.
Happy
in
Father's Day, Craig.
Happy Father's Day.
Craig, you're great.
Every child in the U.S. of A., every single one, for the past 40 years,
yeah.
has been under the impression that the true definition of dude
Right.
is an infected hair on an anus.
Yeah.
Right.
Specifically.
I don't know that I heard that one.
What
I think
the-
that may have evolved by the time you guys reached the playground. I think when I was there on the playground, it was remember this is 80s
Right.
and a bit of a homophobic time.
Oh, buddy.
And I think it was like, oh man, that's what they used to call gay cowboys. And back then,
Gay cowboy.
Yep. Yes.
back then,
Okay.
That's familiar as well.
that's the last thing anybody ever wanted to be was a cowboy.
Then Brokeback Mountain came along and changed the game
God, dude,
forever.
that was funny. I did a funny joke.
You
right
did.
there.
It was good.
Nobody even paid attention.
What'd you
didn't
say?
Listen back. I'm not. We don't repeat jokes. You listen back
That's
and
true.
you go, "Damn it, that was
Right,
funny.
that'll
I
be a
missed it."
TikTok. That'll be a good TikTok. You'll do that for yourself, and you deserve it.
Thank you.
And you deserve it.
I'm really bad because I think about me. I'm like, I gotta get my shit in, brother. So I don't listen to you guys
Right.
about 90% of the episode, and I'm
Right.
sorry.
I didn't hear a word you just said. I'm just trying to think of the next funny thing I'm gonna say.
Happy Father's Day, Craig.
Exactly. Happy
Right.
Father's Day. Now, I had never heard the thing about the homosexual cowboys, but
Yeah.
I had heard about cowboys in general, like a dude, and this may be the real definition. Maybe. Who knows? We can
see.
Google it at some point.
We can
You
ask
can
Chad.
fucking Google crowd. Oh, God. It's a bad day to be Brad today. Brad. So, real definition in my mind of a cowboy is somebody, or a dude, sorry, is somebody going and doing cowboy stuff, on a ranch or whatever. That's today. Cowboy material. They're coming from the north. They're a Yankee.
I gotcha.
Normal days terms, and that's what a dude ranch was.
You're
It's,
no cowboy.
ranch.
a city slicker goes down there. I don't know. Say their name is William Crystal, and they go down. A city slicker goes down there, and they're a dude on the ranch because they don't belong there. That's what a dude is, as far as I'm concerned.
Hell yeah.
You guys remember the Pace Picani commercial from back in the day where they were like, "This stuff's made in New York City,"
Oh yeah, New York City.
and then one of them goes, "Get a rope.
Yeah, let's lynch this
We're gonna
man.
hang this
Yeah,
guy.
holy
for
shit.
making salsa."
He brought
in
salsa
New York,
from the Northeast. Let's kill him.
and that was a commercial.
And everyone's like, Wild West was silly.
Yeah.
That's what he deserves
Yeah.
for being successful.
New York City. Fucking
Nothing I hate more than a rich East Coast salsa baron.
Yeah.
terrible.
So I
Get a rope.
That was right.
Yeah.
So that was dude had origins, I think, in the Wild West, right?
Yeah,
We just
that's
don't
what I
know.
believe.
It did.
Yeah.
And it was a derogatory term.
It was not a nice thing to be or to be called.
And now we
In
use
those
it.
times.
It's so versatile. Versatile.
Dude.
Versatile or versatile?
Versatile.
I
Makes sense.
Probably.
That one sounds more natural. But we say it like, dude.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or,
We're not even
or dude.
dude
Yeah. Or
or dude.
Dude.
Right.
There's one.
Okay.
Sure.
Growl. You growled. Dude. Yeah.
Right.
Dude.
There's
Dude. Sorry.
okay. sorry. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
You say dude? No, dude.
I told you. Nah, we're not.
Okay, yeah.
Nope. Love you, honey. Happy Father's Day. To me. Getting a little too comfortable.
Nice.
A little too comfortable with you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
dude.
I don't want my wife to have beef with me.
Beef.
So I'm not going to say anything I shouldn't.
That's smart.
But I had a question.
Uh-oh.
Here's the first time I remember hearing they have beef. And it was East Coast, West Coast,
Yeah.
back in the 90s.
Yeah. They are beefing.
They're beefing. And it made me wonder,
How come?
how come we call it beef?
why do we call it beef? Considering beef is so delicious.
Love beef.
Right.
And desirable.
Also, very versatile. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
We. So, but why wasn't it something else? Like pork wouldn't work?
Right. Why not get more specific?
Poultry?
Oh, these dudes got
Why
Polish
beef?
sausage.
Brad.
My
Jesus,
God.
get
what
it
is happening
together,
to you?
dude.
Polish sausage is hard to do today for me.
Like y'all poultry, aren't you? You know what I like? It. Why beef? Where does that even come from?
Okay, so in my head right now, I'm like, if I had to pick a meat source
Yeah,
to also stand for
I'm mad at you.
the problem that I have with somebody, I mean, beef is the only one that does work, and that's probably just because I'm so used to hearing it.
Yeah.
But realistically, though, yeah, it's not. You can't say we got chicken together, brother. It's
Right.
It's beef.
Should I ask Chad right now?
Ask Chad right now. Why do they call it beef? Where'd it come from? I also asked Chad, how are you doing today? And if he's been getting my letters,
Tell them Happy Father's Day.
and tell him, Chad, you're great.
Yeah.
How
Chad,
are you today?
If I
Happy Father's Day.
were to be the one doing the trend setting as far as what type of foods equate to arguments between friends, right?
I got this oof button ready, brother. this thing seems
Then I'd probably
ill-prepared.
lean towards more of a solid white albacore because that is like a protein heavy meat.
Sure.
And if you're going to be in a fight, you want to have big muscles, so
Yes.
you're probably eating protein heavy. And
Lot
then
of
there
protein.
you go. So it's like it would make much more sense to me if Tupac and Biggie had a solid white albacore that they just could not get over. Something to that effect.
I wasn't listening.
It was good.
I know you're coming up with the next funny thing.
It was really good.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I said to Chad, I said, how are you today? Happy Father's Day.
Great.
Why do they call it beef when people have a problem with each other? And Chad said, hey, Eric, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
And
Chad.
happy Father's Day to you, too.
Shout outs, Chad.
Hope you're
good
getting
dude.
some quality time in with Braylon today.
Hell yeah, Chad.
whirling
It makes me uncomfortable that he knows your
Yeah,
family like
yeah.
that. But
As for why they call it beef when people have a problem with each other, great question.
Yeah.
The slang term beef for a dispute or feud actually goes way back. One theory traces it to military slang from the 1800s.
Holy
What the
crap.
heck?
Where soldiers used beef to mean a complaint or grievance. If someone had a problem, they'd say they had a beef with something, possibly because rations, especially meat, were a common source of complaint.
Okay.
Then in the 20th century, especially in African American vernacular and
oh,
I made it so far into this without messing up.
You said hip hop, though.
I'm contagious.
In hip hop culture, beef evolved into meaning a serious conflict between people, especially personal or public feuds. Think Tupac versus Biggie kind of beef.
right.
So in short, originally a beef was a complaint or grievance, evolved into a personal conflict, especially in music or street culture. Funny how a word for food ends up describing drama, right?
Don't tell me what's funny, Chad.
That's crazy.
Don't tell me
That's
what's
crazy
funny.
to think that we were mere millimeters away from referring to feuds as salted awful.
Right? Yeah. Hardtack. I got straight up hardtack
yeah,
with you,
dude.
brother.
So that's why. Now
That's
we know.
crazy. Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you.
My eyes have seen the glory. That's a Union song, guys. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Can't sing fucking Union Civil War era tunes around here.
I think that's royalty free, so
Well, if not, I only sing about 4 seconds, so they can't really. Where are
Yeah.
they going to take my money?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
So a little behind the curtain, we reference our group chat quite a bit, and that's where we share ideas and show topics.
Heck yeah.
Every now and then it will just be a one-word text, and no idea what it is, where we're going with it.
Yeah.
And so one that came through was Italian.
Okay, so let me start off by saying I love Italian food.
Oh, okay.
It's likely my. It's up there as far as my favorite kind of food. But we noticed recently, and by we, I typically, by the way, when I say we, I'm talking about me and Bethany. Shout outs, love you.
Yeah.
They know.
We noticed that
Uh-oh.
all Italian food is just Italian slop on a different kind of noodle vehicle. But whatever the noodle is, it's just the vehicle to deliver the Italian slop. Check it out. It's like, yeah, no, we'll get, whatever kind of sauce and then like some pork or maybe some kind of beef, right? Yeah. We'll chop up some onions and some freaking some mushrooms, and then I don't know, just put it on these kind of noodles this time. I think I want to enjoy the Italian slop with spiral noodles this week. It's just Italian slop. Yeah. Italian food is just Italian slop on a random noodle vehicle.
Here's the thing.
No matter the dish, no matter what it's called,
Sure.
it's just Italian slop.
I think
and
the
it's
fact
delicious.
that you keep calling it slop
It's
is
Italian slop.
what will make the Italians get mad at us.
We are Italian. It's fine.
the real Italians.
We're from Italy.
You keep calling it slop.
Do you know what the worst offender is?
You mean sauce?
No, I mean the entire
You mean sauce?
and everything else, because it's always the sauce and then the meat and then a couple mushrooms and onions. That's the slop, bro.
That's part of the sauce.
Yeah, that's the slop. And then you put the Italian slop on.
Brad.
Let's do spaghetti noodles this time. And you're like, this is fucking delicious.
Why do you keep calling it slop?
I think I want to do the white Italian slop tonight. With hey, anyway, the worst offender is
Me too, buddy.
is lasagna.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
so
just
good.
layer after layer of just Italian slop, brother.
Well,
it's like sheets of Italian
It's
slop.
less slop than other things.
there are
I don't like
so
lasagna.
many Italian dishes that are the exact same ingredients.
Yeah,
it's just
a slightly different noodle.
which are also made with the same ingredients.
Yeah.
they're just shaped different.
Exactly.
And then it's red
Right.
sauce and meat and like some cheese,
Some
and
onions.
garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mexican food does the same kind of thing.
Yes.
I mean, really. I mean, if we want to kill the bit entirely, pretty
It's
much every ethnic food.
It's
yeah.
because it turns out that's what they had to make food with.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what food is, guys. I think we discovered
We
food.
solved it.
We
Yeah.
fixed it.
Okay.
So,
All right.
however, your favorite Italian dish
Yeah.
is
Probably tortellini Alfredo. Maybe,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love tortellini and I love Alfredo sauce. That's probably my favorite version of Italian slop.
What do you like in your torts?
I like a little beef and a little cheese. I mix them up. I do both. I do both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Agreed.
guy. I'm pointing at Nick goddamn Pedigo.
That's
He is a fucking culinary artiste.
Thank you,
Brad.
What's my favorite
Italian dish.
What's your favorite Italian slop?
My favorite.
I'm so much more respectful about it.
I'm not being disrespectful, dude. I made Italian slop last night.
Slop is not a respectful word to call someone's food.
It's just Italian slop, though.
Wow.
There's Mexican
slop is what you feed to swine.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
no, that's
Like, you know what? You could
Something else.
be a little more endearing and
Yeah.
call it gruel.
Yes.
Okay? Please.
Read a book.
you set that fly free.
No, I didn't.
I just saw him flying around.
No, you didn't.
Lift it up again.
So
Can I make sure he's dead first? My favorite
Yeah.
is fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
I'm
same.
pretty
Great slop.
basic
Yeah.
and I'm not getting crazy.
Yeah.
I love getting crazy, but my favorite
Yeah.
is
Yeah, with
fettuccine
some
Alfredo.
chicken in there.
Just a well-made. Yeah, absolutely.
sure.
And
really,
you
I
know,
like to dip my breadsticks in that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
in that
100%,
Alfredo sauce.
dude.
When you can get really good breadsticks and you
Yeah.
can get the remnants of that slop on your breadsticks, dude. That's like the perfect way to
I like a nice sloppy stick, dude.
You know what's weird about Italian food is I love raviolis. I love some mastacholi.
slop.
Yeah.
Slop, sure.
I love lasagna.
Slop.
I was never crazy about spaghetti. Same ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
It's just a different vehicle for the slop.
Something about the way it clings to the noodle or doesn't or something, the texture of the noodle. But lately I've liked it because we started making it good.
I'm a big spaghetti fan.
That's the trick. The trick is make it good.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
it good.
Now here's a question.
touch my spaghetti!
But you can make mastacholi less good and I'll still love it.
Sure, and I'll eat too much of it too.
Oh,
I will
It's-
have a big helping to begin with,
I'll go
and
hard.
then I'll probably graze on it the rest of the night
Yep.
because
big grazer.
I have no self control.
It's a very slippery slope.
Yeah,
with
it
that
is.
slop.
And that slope is my throat hole. And it's so slippery because I keep on eating. So here's a question. When it comes to your spaghetti,
It's spaghetti.
do you guys like a sweet element to your spaghetti sauce? Do you put a little sugar in your spaghetti? Have you tried putting just the tiniest bit?
Just a hint.
We're talking about augmenting a sauce, not making this a sweet thing now.
It turns out in my later years that yes, I very much do like just
Yeah, a
that
little bit.
little,
Just
little,
the tiniest bit to cut that acidity,
You know what it is?
and then you're
It's this. It's you going like this. Oh,
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
A little bit of sugar in your marinara is this. Check it out. Oh,
right, and sprinkling that little bit of sugar.
Yeah.
in my spaghetti and
yeah.
meatballs. That's
Peggy and meatball.
that's what takes me from cook
Yeah.
to chef.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's why human beings are fucking adorable.
Yep.
It's because we look for little reasons to make ourselves go, oh. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
My son knows to address me as chef when I'm in the kitchen. He
Oh.
will never call me dad.
Yikes.
If there's a utensil in my hand.
Holy shit.
Happy Father's
Very
Day.
militant.
Happy Father's
yeah.
Day.
Do you make him call you sir?
God, no.
Are you one of those dads?
No, he says fuck sometimes.
So-
I think it's really funny.
Hell yeah.
I have
He doesn't call me sir, but he'll say fuck.
I have a related question before we move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your favorite ethnicity
All of them.
as far as food is concerned?
Okay, I was wondering.
okay.
Yeah, I felt like there had to be more to that question.
I had to
I was going to say
That was pretty
take a
cool.
breath. I ran out of breath.
I was going to say Indian, but then you finished. And I'm not big on Indian food. So,
You want to know what? It's
People like that. I
it's
haven't.
probably Asian cuisine for me. I think it's Asian cuisine for me. I think that's
Wow.
my favorite kind of ethnic food.
But can you specify like Chinese, Thai food?
I do exactly. That's why I'm not specifying. It's
Because you like all those.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause
Asia's
you
a
want
big
any-
continent.
'cause
It
you want
includes
an
India.
easy answer.
very similar ingredients, though, right?
It
Yeah.
was that a bit?
What?
India.
I think let's say it was a bit.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure India's in Asia.
Don't go further. Don't say anything else about it. Put
Hey,
Chad
Chad.
down. Put Chad down.
I'm-
Pedigo, I'm telling you. Anyway,
It's-
yeah. It's,
nobody's saying anything Pedigo or us
listen,
or ourselves. We're all about to learn something for sure.
are we? All
India,
of us.
country in South Asia.
Okay.
Not a continent,
Not a continent.
not its own continent. Did you ask if
Asia
it was
is a continent. I
I
said.
know Asia's a continent.
Yeah, I said India
in
is
South Asia.
Is in Asia. Is in. So when we say Asian food, Asia is a continent. When we say Asian, a continent encompasses a lot of countries. One of those countries is India.
You did
So
great.
When you say when I like Asian food, I'm
that
just
could
saying
have-
there's
that
a
could have
lot
included.
of things that fall under that
all right,
category.
then
So
to
specify a little bit.
simplify. See, and now it's hard to go between. I can't
It's like
decide.
saying I like North American food.
Right, I understand. I understand why you're upset.
I'm not upset.
I understand.
It's Father's
why
Day.
you're at Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Brad's great. I can't pick between Chinese and Japanese,
That's tough.
but I'll pick Chinese because I've had more of it in my life. I'll say Chinese food is my favorite ethnic food right now, besides Italian slop, probably. I
going
love
Thai
some
food.
Okay, yeah, fuck. I love Thai food.
I love Thai
Oh
food,
my
dude.
god, there's just something a little bit extra special in it. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. There's that one flavor that is in Thai food, and I don't know what it is.
Oh, I order mine hot.
Oh yeah,
And it is,
dude.
it makes me sweat and snot.
It
and
makes
just
me sick.
breathe
I love it.
weird. Yeah, it's awesome. My eyes are watering.
I feel awful.
I
when
don't
I'm eating
understand
it.
why
Yeah.
I enjoy that so much. It's like a weird heat torture that I'm like, sign me up, brother.
I'm pissed off. I'm not eating Thai food right now. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that right now.
I have
boys.
some leftover from Friday night. I'm gonna have that for
I
lunch.
need you
after
to go
we-
grab that. Bring it up to the studio.
Okay, I will.
Canadian is mine
Canadian.
because they have poutine, and that's really tasty.
Okay.
It's like do you
That
know
can't
do you
be
know
real.
what poutine?
No, I don't.
Oh, dude. So it's much like our horseshoe locally, but we're talking more gravy.
It's gravy,
as opposed to
Yeah.
homemade cheese.
I love
sauce.
gravy.
but pretty much everything
And like
else
a brown
is like
gravy.
the same deal. It's
Pretty much. Poutine's, delicious.
Yeah.
You throw some meat, typically like an andouille or some sort of sausage in there. I
Brad,
believe. Anyways,
You're being
It's a real food heavy episode, and I like it. Shirts.
Well, we never got to my favorite ethnicity of food.
I want
You
to know
said
what
Canadian.
you
I
did.
did. That's why I was. No,
Yeah.
that's what. Sorry, guys. I'm not saying I didn't get to right now. It sounded like I was being harped on for
No.
participating in the fucking
You're
bit.
allowed. You're allowed to
God
love
damn.
Canadian
Listen,
food.
nobody is angry right now.
No, it's okay.
Everybody is cool and happy.
Happy Father's Day,
Oh,
guys.
You're great.
Yelled at. Happy Father's Day. I'm going to take this out on my child.
Shirts.
I'm a great dad. I love myself.
Brad, this was you.
So we all had Stone Cold Steve Austin shirts last week, and
Yeah,
they
we
were
did.
super dope, and that was awesome. I really just wanted to comment. Nick shouts out his young lady Bethany all the time.
Bethany, love you
and,
so much. Shout out.
They have a wonderful relationship.
We do.
and
It's
she's-
awesome.
Happy for you both.
She's
It
a
is
dear
just-
sweetie.
it is
Great
just-
friend of the show. So, but
I
I also
sorry.
speak of my wife.
and Eric talks of his wife all the time, and I'm always wearing pretty cool goddamn shirts, right?
I like my cheese dripping, bro.
Hell yeah. And I just want to say that most of my cool ass shirts come from my dear sweet girlfriend Anna, and she is a great shirt buyer for me.
She is. She's a very thoughtful person.
She's a dear. She got that Stone
She
Cold
is a
Steve
dear.
Austin shirt train on the road, and then all of us had new Stone Cold shirts. And
Yeah.
it was super cool. And
Yeah.
she's a dear sweet sweetie. Hey, shout outs, Anna. You don't listen, but whatever.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. We love you. We love you.
I like how all the TikToks from last week, Nick's just guns out.
Oh, dude. Hey, I am going to go guns out more often.
Yeah.
I love having guns out.
Yeah, I thought that was real funny.
Yeah.
No context, just the three of us are wearing Stone Cold shirts, and you're
One of them's a
guns
cutoff.
out.
Yeah, hell
Except
yeah.
for the TikTok about why we had Stone Cold shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one where I straight up unveil it unto. That's
Uh-huh.
pretty dope too.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
The most traction we got last week was the Hulk Hogan one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Well, that dude sucks.
He does.
So.
Let me tell you something, dude.
And anybody who disagrees or wants to leap to his defense is really stupid.
Yep. Agreed.
Accurate.
Like how
Yeah. What do you got?
much of a stupid dummy do you have to be to get on the internet and leap to an outwardly racist gentleman's defense? Right. I don't know.
He's
man.
not so bad. Haters.
Still real to me. Damn it.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have dreams that you're peeing?
Yeah.
Is this something that is? I know it's not exclusive to me because Iron Man talked about it in one of the Avengers movies
Right.
with Pepper Potts.
Yeah.
About how when you have to pee and you're sleeping and then you have a dream that you are peeing
Right. It means it's time to wake up and,
and
go
how
pee.
terrifying that is.
Sure.
Because you're like, did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, haven't.
Not I.
Yeah.
You don't have
don't-
dreams that you're peeing?
I don't have pee dreams. No.
You don't have pee dreams. I have pee
You
dreams.
pee so much.
I do.
You do.
Well,
You
I
are up
just
here.
I wake up. I pee once throughout the night. It's usually around 3 or 4 a.m.
Same.
Lately,
You're a
it's
peeing.
been at 5, and that's because when my
So
no, the fuck I'm not.
I'm going to open some vulnerability door here.
yeah, do it. Let's learn about
when you have pee dreams.
Yeah.
Are they normal? Like you just found a toilet to pee in, or do sometimes you
there's-
find yourself peeing in some weird places?
There's usually some desperation involved.
Yes.
It's like if I don't right now, right here. I did not mean to hit that. Sorry.
Okay, we didn't talk about something
My
else.
thumb kind of hovered. If I don't do it right here, right now, it's game over. I'm going to pee my pants.
Yeah.
So it's like, guess I'm going to have to pee on the floor at this old school that I'm at. For
Yes, dude. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Thank
like,
you.
yeah.
All right. So that makes me feel way better because for me, like it's something like that too. I'll be like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to pee in this trash can.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm peeing in a trash can.
Yeah.
And
At
then
Six
my
Flags.
brain goes, hey, you're not peeing in a trash can, bro. Wake up. And
it's-
then I wake up like, oh, let's go
Yeah.
pee in the
Go
Go
toilet.
pee in
just
your
your-
bathroom at your house.
Yeah.
just
yeah,
your
yeah.
underwear in bed, and you're like, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, thankfully.
Yeah. And
haven't.
Amanda's like, what the fuck, dude?
No, dude, if she doesn't ask for it, I don't. But But then sometimes my brain plays super tricks on me where I'm peeing in a trash can or something, we're in a sink or something weird like that, and then my brain goes, nah, bro, you're dreaming. Get up and go pee in the toilet. And so then in my dream, I go find a toilet to pee in.
Oh.
And then my brain has to go, hey, guy.
Yeah. No,
This
idiot.
still isn't real.
Yeah.
Get up. And it's like a weird. It's a battle.
You're in this like in between sleep and awake phase where you're
Yes.
still. It's like, all right, I did the hard work.
Yeah.
I fucked that up. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. So that sucks about you,
Yeah, I
right?
mean,
you're like,
so
oh,
far, though-
dude, no, you got to get up and go pee, and then you go, I know, I'll just dream a normal bathroom,
I'll dream. Yeah. Yeah.
and I'll pee in that.
My stupid brain is like, I
Dumbass.
got you, bro.
You
How about that?
stupid
Here's a real
ass.
toilet for you. And
That's crazy.
there's like a lot of times there's just people or it's, you know what I mean? It's like a public setting.
Yeah.
They're watching.
It's like the AJ's bathroom where your dong's just on full display, and you're like,
BNT
well, I gotta
shout-outs.
pee.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
got to do what I got to do. Anyhow, Paul agrees with the AJ's bathroom setup. We talked about
it's
that.
designed
It's really
for
weird.
Dong Show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Dong Show. Fucking.
We got fun and games.
Yeah.
So,
There it is.
yeah, I mean,
It happens.
comment if you also have weird pee dreams.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'd like to hear how yours go.
I think it's fairly common, honestly.
Tell us about your dream urine.
Yeah. Oh man, I got to pee so bad, and the only receptacle is this cactus. If I break it in half,
Yeah, it's so weird, dude. Why, when you're dreaming about peeing, do you have to? For one, weird that it happens,
right?
and it feels so real. And I like so many times I woke up like, oh no, did I pee? And then I didn't.
Right.
I didn't pee.
Yeah.
But in my dream, I was peeing
Like hard.
See, that's
Strong.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild that you can dream piss and not IRL piss
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time.
Well, what it is it's your brain telling you that it needs to happen.
Yeah.
And then producing the imagery of just a triumphant stream.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, this would be great. Let's go accomplish this in real life.
Yeah. So I'm glad I'm not totally alone there. It seems like
You're
you
not.
have weird dreams too about peeing in cactuses and stuff.
Just
That's-
in general, I have
The cactus
some very concerning
was
dreams.
oddly specific,
Yeah.
and I actually really liked it.
yeah.
I just tried to
Gotta say,
think
I
of a
would
quick
pee in a
goof
cactus.
there.
That was top notch. Top notch goof, buddy.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
You ever think about goofing more? You'd be good at it.
Let's talk about the power of a sign.
For whatever reason, even the
Yeah, I get it.
even
So dumb.
well, get it even evening in
You'll get better.
people respect a sign no matter how angry they are. And I'm saying this because you see it in restaurants all the time. There'll be some pissed off customer. Well, my fucking my coupon's only a couple weeks expired. How come I can't? And all the person has to do is be like, actually, and point at the sign that says we don't take old coupons or
Right.
whatever. And then they're like, oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, man. All right.
Oh, you're
it's-
right. I'm the stupid idiot.
For some reason, a posted sign is like the ultimate.
It's the word of God.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. You know those videos where it's just some dude with a camera out like filming a police station,
Yeah.
like straight up looking for trouble. And then they'll be like, you can't film here. And he'll be like, I don't see signage. There should be signage posted. Which means if there was a fucking sign
Yeah.
that said you can't film here, he'd be like, ah. You know what I mean? It's, for whatever reason, a sign will straight up disarm even the angriest, most
Right.
shitty, fucked up person. And I
it's
think
like-
that's great. Yet another adorable thing about human beings.
And only the most ultimate of rebels
Yeah.
will go against a sign like no skateboarding in park.
Oh, yeah.
And then they do it.
And they'll pose for a Facebook picture
Like,
right in front of that sign right there.
We're not scared of
That's-
signs.
That's why Bill Engvall was able to have the success he's had.
Right.
Is because of the power of signs.
That's
And the band Tesla.
Yes.
what?
Isn't that their name? Signs everywhere, the signs?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Tesla?
I can't verify
their
whether or
name,
not that's Tesla, but sure. I mean, I would hazard to guess that you're right. Vieira's right. Sign everywhere, a sign. And then there's also that one group that saw the sign.
Right. Oh,
And it opened
yeah.
up their eyes.
Tesla. That's Ace of Base.
Oh, so
Tesla.
yeah, it was Tesla.
It was
Oh,
Tesla.
Tesla.
Tesla
Ace
did.
of Base.
I saw
Gotcha.
the sign.
Tesla,
Tesla.
signs everywhere, the
Yeah.
signs.
Tesla.
My
is
favorite
Ace of Base.
Tesla song is All That She Wants.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. There's also the fact that once the sign is pointed out to them, it is instant shame. It's always
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that was right in front of my face. God,
Now they
that
feel
sign.
real
sorry,
dumb.
man. I didn't see the sign. It was right in front of my face. I'm not mad at you anymore.
It's
Yeah.
they are
Okay, bye.
strangely powerful.
Yeah.
Because there are certain signs like speed limits. That's like law.
Sure.
But then there are other signs just like that. Like no photography.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
this concert or
No-
something.
no
It's like,
photos.
nope.
And as
Okay.
soon as you see that sign, you're like, I can't take any
you didn't
pictures.
see the sign? You
Right.
didn't see, look at the signs. You can't.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing will happen to you if you do not follow the rule.
You
of the
have to
sign.
follow the sign rules.
Yeah.
Did you not see the sign?
Right. Sir, there's signs everywhere. My bad. I'm not mad now.
What's funny is the example you used was the person who shows up at the police station recording.
I fucking really dislike those people.
And I had
We
actually
live on
sent
opposite
out,
sides of that
I
spectrum.
think a few months ago, and we never talked about it, was that kind of stuff. Like the online prank videos that people do where they intentionally are going and like just being agitators.
Right.
Where it's not funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Like where they're messing with cops just,
Right.
that are just being cops.
It's not really a prank.
It's not, right?
You're just being a dick.
Yeah. Yes. You're
And just being annoying. I don't know. Fucking
I don't get it. It's like, find something better to do with your life and time, please.
be actually funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Work on like jokes and material. And
I don't know, something
of just-
real funny. Like, why are you just trying to be a jerk? And then I get, they'll have like 300,000 likes, and I'm like, don't like this.
right. All 300,000 of you fucking
Right.
morons.
Don't like this.
Why don't
Just
you all try writing jokes?
just because they walked
off.
into a police station and were being jerks.
Right.
Like, these people are just doing their jobs.
Right.
I understand there are some bad police officers out there. I get
Lots.
it. But that doesn't mean you have to go into a police station with your video camera
Right.
and just be a jail.
And they're just like, I'm just exercising my rights.
yeah, I'm just going to stick my camera in your face
Yeah.
because I can.
Does it doesn't say anywhere.
Yeah.
What's your badge number?
Put up a sign. Yeah.
What's your name and badge number?
Right.
I don't got to give you my information.
You work for me, You work for me.
I pay your salary. Brad, you've been very quiet. You did very sheepishly a couple minutes ago say, we live on opposite spectrums of this topic.
We absolutely do.
So go ahead, tell me why that guy's not a dickhead.
Because you're painting the videos dip. Maybe you've seen some like that, but the ones
Yes.
I see are a dude on a public sidewalk outside the station that gets approached by the officers.
Right, why is he there?
He's just videoing from
The
a
police
public
station?
sidewalk.
The police station?
Sure.
Because he's looking for trouble. He's looking for that interaction.
He's just being an agitator.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I understand if a cop pulls you over and is like being meh,
Certainly.
and then you
Right.
might
My phone's coming out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like this.
Yeah.
I'm going, this is my cell phone.
Right.
And then it's like, hey, name and badge number because I'm
Right.
documenting. I get
Yeah.
that. But if you just show up to agitate, then you, in fact, are the dick.
Yeah.
Sure.
100%.
Yeah. That's all we're
Sure.
saying. Not illegal, but a dick.
Man, it's a 45-minute, not funny conversation.
Then
Yeah, let's not do it
We
then.
won't have it. It's
Yeah.
Father's Day. Happy Father's
Yeah,
Day.
you're great. You're great.
Yep, you are great.
You're great, Grad.
But we're talking about cops, so let's talk about speed traps.
Oh, yeah. Those
Oh,
suck.
yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah. How do you approach and handle speed traps, right? Because if I'm traveling, I've got my GPS on, and I know about it.
Sure.
Cool. I slow down. I'm not like a crazy fast driver anyway, but
Right.
sometimes on road trips, I go
We'd cover that.
a little over that
we had
limit.
covered.
We've talked about we had covered that.
We had covered that. We'd covered that in the past. We sit at the, we're going a little over the speed limit, but it's not like we're out there doing appalling
Yeah.
levels of speeding.
Yeah.
Right.
Or even, we're not trying to be dangerous, right?
Right.
Do you tap the button to acknowledge, like, yes, there's a cop still here?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm not going to help other people break the law. It's the same as reporting DUI stops.
Oh,
think-
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, people are like, just heads up, in case you're driving drunk tonight.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. I'm not going to help you break the law. The way I approach speed traps is that doesn't matter because I'm going 5 over.
Yeah.
I'm always going 5 over.
Right.
Well,
I
sometimes
just don't speed.
Going faster than that.
Like,
So,
I don't necessarily,
long
I
road
certainly
trips.
don't hit the brakes because, well, you're drawing attention to yourself in
Yeah.
that case. It's just, I keep cruising how I was cruising because I'm not doing anything crazy to
Right.
begin with.
Mashing the brakes is the wrong way to do it.
That's the opposite
Right.
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Especially on an interstate. Just don't ever touch your fucking brake pedal on an
Yeah,
interstate.
stay off of 'em.
Stupid goddamn idiots.
Just stop accelerating, and you should have plenty of time.
I'm
but I will
usually using
certainly-
cruise on the interstate, so then I'll take my cruise
Yeah,
off
boop, boop.
and let Jesus slow me down.
Yeah. Yeah. Let the Lord
As
do
he
his work.
does.
As he does. Take it easy. Live slow,
Yeah.
die whenever. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Jesus, take the accelerator.
I do click the yes, there's still a peed trap here.
Yeah. I do
Because
too.
I piss my pants when I see them. No. Because, yeah, dude.
Good
Let
cover.
anybody know. And then that button's just doing the same thing that a police presence does in general, which is slows people down.
Slowing
a bit.
people down.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so now it's my phone's telling me, hey, you should slow down, as opposed to my eyes seeing a cop telling me,
Right.
hey, I should slow down. The effect, ultimately, is the exact same. It's not like, I don't know. It's not like you're harming anything by letting somebody know there's a cop up there. They're going to know there's a cop up there when they see it with their eyes.
I do love when
Oh.
somebody comes blasting by me at like
Oh, yeah.
95,
Right.
and then I see them a few miles
Oh,
up
yeah.
the road,
Oh,
pulled
dude.
over, and I always laugh at them.
That
And when I
feels
go by, I
good.
go,
Yeah.
look at them.
Yeah.
And you know what I do?
That is.
Yeah,
you
so-
point at your brain. Yeah.
Can't park there.
Yep.
You can't park here, sir.
Dummy.
That's right.
That is among the most satisfying feelings in the world.
Back in the day, people still, I think, kind of do it. Do a little headlight flash for people
Yeah.
coming up.
I do that for deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, people probably think I'm saying there's a cop, heads up. But I'm saying, hey, watch out for these deers.
Right.
Dog. I'm not going to help you break the law. Fuck you.
No.
If you're going 90 and the speed limit's 55, you deserve to be pulled over. You deserve some trouble. Because, hey, it's not just your road, it's all our roads.
Yeah. I got
That's
kids
God-
out
that's
here
God's
driving
road.
on these roads.
Yeah.
You
I
what?
said I got kids out here driving
Yeah,
on these roads.
I'm about to have a kid driving on these
Yeah,
roads.
so-
I don't want you going 120 and then somebody
Nope.
going, heads up, brother. And,
But-
and then you fucking get away with it.
To Brad's point too, though, letting like saying that there's a police officer here does slow people down.
Yeah.
So
Momentarily.
sometimes for fun on road trips,
Oh, God.
I just say that there is one when there isn't.
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
God.
here's a cop.
Oh, I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
What are you gonna do?
God. Oh, no, I just found out my new personality.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah. See? It's that
Oh,
fun
dude,
stuff.
I can't wait.
Here's a cop.
It's the worst.
Slow down. I better
the
slow down.
worst
There's a
kind
cop
of-
here.
I'm going to use that to my advantage because I get a little panicky on the highway sometimes, boys.
Yeah.
Here's a moment of my vulnerability. Sometimes I'm like, we're all going too fast. This is dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I love going
So
fast.
I'm gonna be pumping that pretty heavy. Like, everybody slow down. There's a cop. Oh, there's another cop. We should fucking
Anyhow,
slow it to a crawl.
I think it's funny.
I do too.
I think it's funny to do fake cop things.
I'm into it, brother. I mean, don't
You're out of
explore
control.
that too much further. You know what I mean?
You're an
'Cause it's-
absolute menace.
Yeah.
It's Father's Day.
Happy Father's.
Have a wonderful system in place, and Eric Pedigo's actively just trying to rip it.
Yeah, man.
Bits, dude. All right, guys, let me help make this useless.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I mean, fuck them. Fuck Google. I don't care about them either, but yeah.
Or sometimes, if I'm feeling, it'll be like
I don't care about them either.
there will be a cop,
I don't like any of our oppressive overlords.
The dark overlords at Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it'll be like one person reported this cop. Is this cop still there? And I'll be like, nah. And it is.
No, it's safe.
But when I say no, it wipes it off the map for
Go on
people.
and fly.
Yeah.
So then the next person gets a ticket.
They don't even try to verify with a few other people.
and
They're
then
just
I
like,
laugh
great.
at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
I
horrible.
made Brad
the
so
worst.
mad to you,
Yeah.
Red.
It's
Big
the
Red
worst.
Brad.
This
Big
episode
Red Brad.
sucks.
Yeah. What? No.
I hate, disagree with most of it.
Brad, you're great.
Disagree with most of it. You guys hate cars and car people. It's all.
No, that's
the
not true.
worst.
You were very sad about that last week.
That's just because it's like my whole family.
I know, yeah.
People that I grew up
We-
with, love, and agree with on these things.
Dude, we were driving home. Is it okay if I talk about this for a second?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
go ahead.
and he's just like, I don't know, just, I don't, call me crazy. I don't think we should alienate 95% of our audience. And I didn't have the heart to tell you, no, that's just 95% of the people that you know that listen to the show, buddy.
Well, that's fine. I
Yeah.
mean, I certainly know that our likes and shares come from mostly my last names.
I-
Outside of, which is something odd, the immense amount of apparent Latin folk, it seems like. Have you guys noticed in our likes, there's a lot of
Yeah.
just the Latin community.
We're funny
I'm
about it.
like,
Yeah.
what is it about us
Right.
that magnetizes it? Because it's a bunch of Bodines
Yeah.
and then a bunch of Latin folk.
We appeal to all types. But I will say this,
We're all over the place.
that I would hope the people who listen to our show every week and love it have a good sense of humor and
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
we are joking around.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that maybe you got a giant dong and a loud muffler. I don't know, man.
Probably
It's
not,
a
though.
joke.
Nick B.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick B. Shout out.
Yeah.
Huge dong.
Exception to the small dong rule
Yeah.
when it comes
Yeah.
to loud
It's
mufflers.
all right.
I actually
It's
heard
okay.
he has a whole litany of back problems because of how monstrous that
Right,
is.
right.
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, I get it.
It's hell on his lumbar.
Yep. So congrats and sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I
But
appreciate the
mostly
apology.
There you go.
congrats.
It wasn't
Yeah.
an apology. I'm
No,
not sorry.
he said
I'm not sorry.
I'm not.
I'm sorry about his back problem.
Yeah,
don't
I'm sorry for
appreciate
the
I'm
it.
not
back
sorry
problems, for
about
sure.
the joke. It was a funny joke.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all good. Brad, it's going to be okay, buddy. It's okay.
Look at you.
It's just like my whole family feels betrayed by my presence on this show.
They're like, honestly, I don't see why you hang out with those guys so much. They're dicks.
They just talk shit about everything you've ever loved in your life.
Yeah. Don't get me started on AC/DC.
Right?
Oh my God. Are they like ACDC?
No, we're not.
'Cause
No,
we're not
No,
gonna
it
do
doesn't go that.
We're not
There
gonna do
really is a wiener correlation there.
There may be.
They're just
Yeah.
average, all of them.
It's just a regular old average
Yeah.
wiener for the ACDC guys.
that. I'll take it one step further. If you love AC/DC, you have a gross penis. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. It
Not only
stands-
is it small, it's fucking weird
Yeah.
and gross.
No, it's
looking.
average.
Has a weird,
It's average.
has a weird little hat on it.
it stands for it stands for average cock disgusting cock. That's what ACDC is.
Gross. All right. You have it ready?
Gentlemen,
I once again gave you no heads
no,
up.
it's okay because I knew it was coming pretty soon, so I actually pulled it up a couple minutes
Hey,
ago.
that's what she said.
Hey.
Ayo.
Breathany shoutouts.
And how did she know? Because we just got started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yikes.
Won't be
let me-
long now, she says.
I'm going to tell you guys something before I start this
Only if
list.
she asked for it.
I want to tell you something about that Breathany.
Uh-oh.
All right. So it is Father. Don't hit random buttons. Don't hit random buttons.
That's what it sounds like as it trickles.
Boys, it's Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's
Happy
Day,
Father's
everybody.
Day.
And in celebration of Father's Day, I thought it would be fun if I did,
You.
the top 5 greatest TV dads of all time.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
If you don't have Earl from Dinosaurs on, this whole list is invalid.
Why you gotta do
Bethany
that to
said the
people's
same
top-
fucking thing yesterday.
You're joking.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Anyway, he's not on there.
yeah, well, this list is stupid.
Okay,
Just
so
call the
starting
show.
with
Fucking call it. I quit.
yeah, I
Don't
get it.
treat my best friend like that.
Hey,
First
dude.
you talk
I
about
get
my
it.
family,
Right.
specifically naming
Right.
names like that.
Yeah.
And now you talk to my best friend like that.
This guy,
Eric?
you know what it is with this
I'm
guy?
hot, dude.
He's a lifelong unchecked cool guy. He's
Yeah.
been cool forever,
Yep.
and now he thinks he can get away with anything.
It's true.
Right.
All right.
Let me show you
honorable-
something real quick.
Okay.
Got
There's
it.
a fly.
He's still there.
Okay, then
Yep.
there's just another fly in here.
I need another wet rag. All right.
That's the funniest fuck ever.
So you have a top 5 this week?
Gentlemen, it's Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Craig.
Happy Father's Day.
And to celebrate, I thought it'd be fun if we did top 5 TV dads of all time.
Ooh, I like this.
I will start with my honorable mentions.
Okay.
I can't remember their last name, but Hal from Malcolm in the Middle, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Great dad.
Yeah.
Great TV dad. I couldn't remember. What was their last name?
The middle.
Middle.
Malcolm Middle, Hal Middle,
Yep.
bitch wife Middle.
Oh.
She was the worst.
She was mean.
Listen, she
Yeah.
was holding a lot together. I mean,
Yeah,
there
but
was-
fucking take a
those
chill
kids were
pill
out of
every once in a
control.
while.
Yeah, she had
so
to deal
what,
with
dude?
Reese.
Hal was
yeah.
completely checked out.
They were all living in a horrible environment because of how that mother behaved and controlled with an iron fist. But anyway, Hal was a great dad. I also have Mike Brady in my honorable mentions.
Mike Brady.
From the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, just a great, wholesome TV dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could talk to him about anything and be like, hey, you're great. And my last honorable mention,
I think Muniz was their last name.
okay, is Hank Hill. And the only reason he's not in my actual top 5, I heard what he said. I saw what he said, and I'm looking at your reaction. The reason that Hank Hill is not in my top 5 is because realistically, he's not like a great dad.
It's not like he's a great dad.
Right. He's like
But
kind
he's
of
an
like
alright enough
he's like, well, my boy's weird and I don't like him. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's
like it's Hank learning the lessons in the show, not Bobby learning
absolutely.
the lessons.
It's Hank learning to kind of accept that his son's a fucking weirdo,
Right.
and be cool with it. Still,
Right.
I'm not saying he's not a loving dad. I'm just saying
Wilkerson was their last.
Hal Wilkerson. Really?
Yeah. Yep. That's real.
I feel like I've never heard that before in my fucking life. I swear
you
to
can't say never anymore.
swear to
It
G.
was irrelevant in that show too.
At number 5, I have Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Ooh, T.
Jesus.
I've been working on my.
You need to work it down a little.
Yeah, no, I think you're doing great, dude.
It's a bit overworked.
better than
I
mine.
sound just like him.
It's better than mine. Check it out. Huh?
No, that's pretty much exactly what I'm
I
doing.
think he's.
He was a great dad, though.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, and he was a silly goose.
Yep.
He loved his children very dearly.
Yeah.
He was great to his wife.
Agreed.
Kind of another case of total bitch wife, but she was not
Jill?
nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad as
Jill was
Jane
cool.
Kagsmerick. My list shut down. Here we go. And then at number 4, I have Carl Winslow.
Oh. Whatever happened to predictability?
A scooter,
The Paperboy. The evening TV.
your familiar friend waiting to surprise. Turned it into Full House.
Yeah,
turned it into Full
I
House.
started it at
Touch
Full
'em.
House.
Did you?
Yeah, it's the same singer. So I just did the Full House song, and then you
Put
went
your
with
finger
it.
in his mouth.
No, that's a threshold I will not cross.
I'll
brother.
suck it.
God. Carl Winslow was a great dad. Was he not?
Oh yeah,
Was he not?
yeah, he was.
Like you guys can say nice things about Carl Winslow now.
Yeah.
he was an officer.
Yeah.
He was,
I think I
okay,
let
there he
that
is.
fly
Fuck
go.
you.
Damn
Fuck you.
I wonder what
let
his
him
badge number is.
What's your badge number, Carl Winslow? Dude, he had it rough because when he wasn't just trying to get Steve Urkel out of his house for a few minutes, he was fucking battling terrorists with John McClane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
rough
Yeah.
life,
Dude.
Yeah.
especially the Urkel part.
Right.
He's like, can
Go
we
on,
wrap this
Steve.
up? I gotta go kick this fucking nerd out of my house
Right.
before he fucks my
Yeah.
daughter.
And then his his youngest daughter just disappeared out of nowhere.
She did disappear.
just vanished.
They just wrote her off the show.
and turns out had to go to weed rehab.
She
Real
did.
life.
She was on one of the celebrity rehab shows, and it was for weed.
For weed.
And it was, I mean, like all of her conversations were like that part from Half Baked.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you ever suck dick for weed?
Oh,
you know what
all
I
right,
mean?
yeah.
It's like, geez,
Bob Saget.
No.
Speaking
Speaking of Bob Saget, at number
Everywhere
3,
you
I
look.
have Danny Tanner.
Oh, Dan Tanner.
He's probably the most wholesome TV dad of all time.
He
Yeah.
was the funniest part of that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was great.
I don't know if people understood that then,
Right.
but watching back now, the show is not funny.
No, it's a really bad show, as a matter of
But
fact.
he is.
His little
because of
quirks.
His OCD clean freak stuff is hilarious.
Just always walking around with a dust devil,
Yeah.
talking about Deej.
Deej.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell fucking yes.
Anyway, 4 reels. R.I.P.
Fuck Dave
R.I.P. Bob
Coulier.
Saget.
Yeah, funny
You
dude.
know, he was
Yeah.
he was one of the funniest dudes ever. I thought.
Yeah.
And he played a great TV dad at number 3.
Dan Tanner. All right.
At number 2, I have Dan Connor.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Big Dan.
Dan Connor isn't on this list.
he is probably my favorite TV
This
dad.
list is totally invalid.
Yeah. I don't know why you keep doing that to me. I certainly don't do that with your lists, but it's fine.
It's jokes.
We're all starting to understand our roles on the show, and we're starting to accept them. I fucking love Roseanne.
Yes,
And he's a big reason, dude.
he's
Yeah.
great.
He was.
Yeah.
Is.
Big Dan.
Yeah. Big John Connor fan. John Connor. Fuck me.
It's crazy watching those episodes now, while also like watching the Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
Right.
Really, any of these shows, when you go watch them now, and it's like, oh, they were like 10 years younger than I am.
Oh, dude.
right now.
It's
Right.
crazy.
And now that I'm watching this, yeah,
It's
they
like
just-
John Goodman's 28 years old
Yeah.
playing Dan Connor.
Yes.
And me still looking at him as an older
As a
character.
dad,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Like, that dude's 38 in
right.
my mind. That character.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Possibly
far,
even
I'm going to be
41.
honest. I like the list. It's a good list.
Well, thank you very much. My number 1 TV dad of all time.
Ooh, can we guess?
No.
Okay.
Nope,
That
don't.
makes it less fun.
Archie
All right.
Bunker.
He wasn't very nice. Probably the TV dad that I have known the longest, and that in my later years I identify with the most because he's kind of a fucking moron.
Bill Cosby.
It's not Bill Cosby.
Okay, good.
You son
Jesus
of a bitch.
Christ.
It's not Bill
Real-
Cosby, you son of a bitch.
I got real worried there for a minute because I don't know if you've heard.
Ooh, you're gonna need to. Ooh, we should.
You should ask Chad.
Yeah, it's Homer Simpson.
Oh,
Homer Simpson is the greatest TV dad of all time.
You
and-
are a stupid idiot. Dude.
Exactly, and I'm just a fucking incapable buffoon, but somehow I
Right.
managed.
I was just thinking buffoonery.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were like animated was in the mix, but
Sure,
okay,
sure.
okay.
And he's the best. I think he's the best. And God damn it, he still makes me laugh so hard. We watched
he is not a good dad.
No, he's not good.
He's a very loving father.
He literally
That is-
strangles his son.
Like and ignores the other two
Yeah.
practically.
He doesn't.
He doesn't even know Maggie's name.
A lot of the time, haven't you seen the episode "Do It for Her" and it's all about Maggie? You fuck.
He's a terrible dad.
It says her because he doesn't remember her name.
You don't know what episode I'm talking about.
I do. It's with the sign.
Yeah, and Mr. Burns posted, "Don't forget you're here forever," and he
Yeah,
covered
and he
up
said, "Do
enough
it
letters
for
with
her."
pictures of Maggie
He couldn't
to make it say, "Do it for her,"
'Cause he couldn't remember her
loves
name's
his
Maggie.
children.
He's a funny character. He's a terrible dad.
I quit the fucking show.
He
I quit the
brought
fucking show.
radioactive materials unknowingly outside of the power plant, poisoned the whole damn town, including his family.
He does that every week.
Every single week, a bit of it lands on him.
He's terrible.
He's not
Great character.
He loves
bad.
his kids.
He loves his
drinking
kids right
beer.
before he chokes
loves
them.
donuts. He loves his hot wife. He strangles the boy, but hey, that boy needs some fucking strangulation sometimes.
Sure, he's a bad kid.
He's a bad fucking kid.
Bad
That's
kid
the
'cause he's
reason
got
his
a
kids
bad
are so
dad.
goddamn soft these days because you're not choking them anymore.
Got a bad kid because he got a bad dad and a hot yellow mom.
Hot.
That's what he said.
He thinks she's hot.
You
Yeah.
never get into some homegrown Simpson stuff on the internet or
I-
anything?
I
like that?
do not.
This dude don't know what living is, brother.
Red tube, homegrown Simpson stuff.
I do.
Shout outs to
all right.
Robinson.
So I.
Oh, I meant.
It's a good list. It's a good list.
Thank
Great
you.
list.
You guys shit all over it at the end.
I did
'cause
not.
We're making content.
Oh,
here.
yeah, I did. I
you
don't
guys-
agree with Homer Simpson.
don't
I
like
think
Homer
that was-
Simpson?
I
But
mean,
further
he would
proving
be my
your
number one.
buffoonery point, I guess. So at least you're right about that.
I think Dan Connor would probably be my number one.
Yeah.
It came down to
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna also like Uncle Phil's got to be on there.
Ooh, I didn't even think of
Somewhere.
Uncle Phil.
It's
Wow.
not dad. Well, never mind.
He was a
yeah,
dad.
He
you
was
get
a
him.
dad. You're
Yeah,
right.
okay.
No, you're right. Sorry. Sorry.
hit
I was
another one
I was in
randomly.
attack mode and it's
Do it again.
Brad, you're my best goddamn friend. Let me tell you something.
I fucking love
I don't care how you feel about Homer Simpson. You know what only matters is how we feel about each other, and we feel great about each other because we are best friends. And
Al
we love each
Bundy.
other.
For the record,
Al Bundy.
Horrible dad.
bad dad,
Oh, yeah.
terrible
Horrible
dad.
dad.
He's a IRL Homer Simpson.
Kinda.
He's a live action Homer
But
Simpson.
he sat there on the couch and just held up dollars, and they came and
Yeah.
took him.
Yeah.
He was defeated.
Right.
Al
That's
Bundy was
true.
totally
Hated his life.
defeated.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should worry about Al Bundy more than him.
We should have.
I should.
I mean, he
protect
was
that.
much like Hal Jorgensen or whatever their last name
Yeah,
is.
Jim.
He was also completely checked out.
Yeah.
100% unattracted to Katie Seagal. Like, are you
Right.
fucking kidding me?
Right.
Peg Bundy, dude?
to Leela
That's-
from Futurama. Come on.
That's one of my firsts, I think.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Like,
My very first sex dream.
Peg Bundy?
Bundy,
Really?
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
like-
cool.
I vividly remember waking up from that and being like,
Uh-oh.
"What the heck was that?" No, I wasn't
Okay,
like,
yeah. it's like-
I'm not like, "Whoa, did I have a pee dream?"
Why
Like,
am
am I
I,
Pentagon?
why am I peeing in this cactus?
Right.
What's all
No,
this?
I guess that was a bad way to open that up. But I just remember waking up and thinking, "What the hell was that about?
Yeah.
What the heck?"
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what that's like because this was before I had ever. So
Peg Bundy. Yeah.
Jason
Peg Bundy was my
Seaver.
first.
Oh, yeah. From Growing Pains?
Yeah, Alan
Oh
Thicke.
yeah,
Great
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
Willie from Alf.
I don't remember enough about Alf.
Oh.
I also remember being kind of weirded out by that guy.
Yeah, he was super weird.
Just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I
like
know.
I'm pretty sure he was an actual alien on
I
that
was
show.
just naming dads at this point.
Okay.
He's not a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
Get off my
He's weird.
Get off my pogs.
Yeah, like, trust me, if there was a search history back then, you don't want to go through that, guys.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Dude, Frank
Oh, God.
Frank Gallagher,
Oh,
Frank Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Gallagher.
Jesus Christ. That show was dark.
Also a great dad.
Ooh.
Cool. All right.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy
God.
Father's Day, guys. Let's wrap this up. This is one of our longer episodes.
How long was it?
Hour 15.
Okay.
Wow.
Helk. Luckily, I already got rid of the fucking soundboard because I'm
Right.
pulling up the show outro, and I want to tell you guys a secret. I enjoyed it, fellas.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. Brad got real mad.
Yeah. I just come here and get offended nowadays, guys. Anyways, y'all are great. I
Brad,
think
you're
you're
great.
both solid
Same.
dudes.
Happy Father's Day, boys.
Happy
Father's
Father's
Day,
Day.
Check us out on all the stuff.
I'm busy over here.
Check us out on TikTok and the YouTube, and we're gonna be we're on Facebook now.
Let's turn your nice.
We're on Facebook. Enjoyed it, fellas. Happy Father's Day.
Follow us